Hi guys, season 18 has dropped on Netflix. This is the Chicago season of Married at First Sight, and probably the juiciest season thus far, in my opinion. The level of betrayal in this season is off the chart. So let's meet the couples and get into this very sizzling season of my favorite show, Married at First Sight, the original. Let's introduce Camille, 32 years old, Juan, 36, Michelle, 38, David, 35, Alan, 35, Thomas, 42, and Madison, 29, Carla, 33. These are some of the main characters in this wonderful season, but there's more, and we'll add them along the way. Michelle, David's fiance, is an independent woman. She's been single for 6 years, and she doesn't need a man to protect her or provide for her. She desires a man to be her partner and her equal. Someone confident, someone passionate, and physically, she loves a good, delicious, light-skinned black guy who's athletic, tall, a real ride or die. It's a must. And she is from a small town in Illinois called Dunlap. She's so ready to meet her person and build her future. Her friends tell her not to be so judgy. They know that's how she can be. And she is. She's judgy, but she doesn't want to settle. She wants the right guy to be her partner for life. This is what she's really looking for. Aaron is Michelle's friend, and she describes the man that Michelle's looking for. She wants someone to take care of her. He has a man bun and some mink. And she describes David to the T. David describes his woman as loyal, independent, strong, and confident. And that's Michelle. So, sounds like a perfect match to me. Good communicator, family girl. David's definitely a mama's boy, and they're really the best kind because they have so much respect for women that they treat them very well, in my opinion. Gotta love a mama's boy. David does prefer a blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl, probably because he's surrounded by darker-haired, darker-skinned women, and he's used to that. He wants something different, and I get it. He feels a good husband should be his wife's rock, and I agree. David is open for the process. He's excited about it. David has a wonderfully strong group of women around him in his family that love and support him. And Michelle's got some big shoes to fill. So these are some really great women that he's used to. In case she's introduced on the episode, and he's quite an axe thrower. Apparently that's one of his passions. He is a Mimi's fiance, and he's 41 years old. He has a pretty negative opinion on dating, and he's pretty much given up at this point. He's definitely a pessimist on this particular topic. Let's see if the right woman is chosen by the experts. This can change his views, and he wants to be his wife's cheerleader and motivator, and that's what everyone should have in a partner. In all relationships, friendships, family relationships, and love interests. Akechi is most certainly a creative. He's a college counselor, but in his spare time, he loves to paint and create music and write poetry. It's all a very good outlet for him. Amem's 35 years old, and she's looking to start her family with her soulmate. She's a first-generation Nigerian woman. She's been very career-focused, and after losing her dad, she needs to feel that sense of safety and security that her dad gave her. She needs to find that in a man, and that's what she's looking for. Madison is on her way to get fitted for her dress, but not until she gets some chicken nuggets. I mean, this is a girl that can eat whatever she wants because she works hard for that body. Alan is a financial systems manager, and he's a bit frugal, but a couple times a year he likes to let loose. get some nice things for himself. Finances were a struggle growing up, and he did come from a broken household. He wants to provide a strong and loving household for his future relationship. He believes a relationship should come easy and natural, and I agree. Madison has a large group of friends, and she loves spending time with them. So she's someone that works hard, plays hard. During the week, she's devoted to work, and on the weekend, she likes to go out with the girls. Now, Madison's not a frugal girl. She likes to spoil herself because she works hard. Madison's also from a broken home, and she relied on her dad, with whom she's very close to. He was her strength, her rock, and that's what she's also looking for in a man. She wants to find a fun-spirited man to share fun times with. And of course, Madison looks absolutely stunning in her dress. She would have looked good in any dress. She typically likes a tall, physically fit, pretty boy. And this has typically met her with a lot of arrogance, which she's not fond of. She just would really love someone who can make her laugh. Will Madison and Alan be a good match? We will see. Maybe she can turn him into a gym rat, because something tells me that's not typically his jam, and it is most definitely hers. She spends a lot of time there. Carla is 34 years old, and she is most definitely a free spirit. Juan's fiance is a light being that flows through the universe. This is how she describes herself. She lives a life of manifestation. Perhaps she should live back in the 60s. I think that's where this girl belongs. But I love having her around. She is so fun, light, and just a hippie type. Maybe we should all have been born back in that time. She loves love and hates wearing clothes. What man wouldn't love that, right? I mean, she seems like an absolute ton of fun, who values time and affection over money. She picks a strapless classic dress with a sleek look, and she looks absolutely stunning in this. Juan is very debonair, I would say. Kind of like a James Bond type. He's elegant, and he's hopefully not too uptight for this girl. Juan is 36 years old. He loves to dance and he loves music. He's a very active Latino, full of energy and spice, and I'm excited about this couple. I think they're perfect for each other. Juan's very hardworking and maybe a bit of a workaholic, because he has a fear of being poor like he was when he was younger. And this might be a problem, because it seems like his girl likes to have a lot of fun. Carla is more of a hobbyist that makes money off of her hobbies. She likes to do Pilates and sound baths and all those good things. She's a free spirit, and it's totally infectious, and she seems wonderful to be around. She hopes, even during hard times, she and her love can be open and kind to each other, and that's what we should all strive for. Camille is looking for a dress that leaves her husband speechless, and I think she's going to find one, because she is one gorgeous girl. She's looking for someone she can both cook and play basketball with. Sounds like a perfect woman for any man. Camille is starting to get discouraged with dating, as many are these days, and she's tired of feeling disposable. Thomas is a twin, and his twin's name is Tim, and wow, I mean, they're absolutely identical twins. It's hard to tell them apart, and they're both gorgeous. Tim has a beautiful family, and Thomas is ready to have a family too. He wants to go on double dates with his brother. Thomas comes from an unconventional family life. He and his twin brother were adopted, and Thomas' family is really close, and family is super important to Thomas. He is incredibly handsome and dapper. He's dressed up and his suit gives him confidence. And it looks good on him. He's ready for his family. The brides all meet and so do the grooms, and they get to know each other. I mean, they're going through this whole experiment together. Tim's wife is a twin too. Wow, that's cool. My twin girlfriend married a twin. I think that's so amazing. I love that Juan likes to be the center of attention, but they might just have a little trouble sharing the spotlight. Michelle knows that it'll take time to open up. She's not an easy one, not an easy shell to crack, that's for sure. And everyone is opening up at the party, getting loose, and getting ready for a serious day coming up, their wedding day. Carla is a lot, and I love it. Juan and Carla seem like they are going to be fire together. When Madison tells the girl she likes it on the counter and definitely knew that that girl needs a sex swing in her bedroom. Camille's wedding day is here and her girls are there to help her get prepared for her lovely day. And on the other side of the venue, Thomas and his boys are together for the day and he gets really vulnerable and his insecurities come out right before the nuptials. What an amazing, sweet man. I'm happy for Camille. I think she's really going to be stoked. She's got a good one. Nobody likes an arrogant man. It's nice to see a man with a sensitive side. Thomas gives his mom a beautiful picture of his dad because his dad has passed away and he's not with him, but in my opinion, he's right there with him. Everyone is very emotional. Rebecca loves her boys, and she even supports the new relationship that her boys have formed with their biological mom, who wasn't in their life up until about 7 years ago. They have rekindled the relationship, and forgiveness is such a gift. And these boys really forgive their mom. You can see that they accept her, and she is so grateful. She's got a lot of pain around it. Camille is not only a beautiful woman, but she's a mature woman, and I think she's going to be really careful with Thomas's heart. And that makes me happy because he is just so sweet. Camille is starting to freak out a little bit, unfortunately, and she's not even sure if she can go through with this. She can barely breathe. And if she hurts Thomas's feelings, I'm going to be so mad at her. Camille's sister, Gabrielle, seems to be the one of reason, although she's not the one who's going through this scary situation. But she calms her sister down and she says, come on, girl, pull yourself together. You know you want this. Affirmations are a very powerful thing. They are both precious and they're going to be great together. They just have a lot of nerves, which a lot of people do on their wedding day. Can you imagine marrying somebody you don't even know what they look like or don't know anything about them? Your nerves would be off the charts. Thomas loves her basketball roots that he hears about during their vows. And Camille has herself a really nice guy. He's really so sweet. He's got a great family. He's handsome. I mean, things are looking good. Enjoy the highs. Work through the lows. I mean, that's a great vow. Everybody should have that vow. Thomas's humor comes through in his vows, and so does his pure heart. Our first couple is official, Camille and Thomas. They're husband and wife, and I'm really excited about this pair because I think they're going to be great parents and great spouses together. It's Madison's wedding day too, and she gets to meet Alan. Alan uses his parents as an example of what he doesn't want in a marriage, and sometimes this is the case in people's lives. His mother was kind and nurturing, and she's lovely, but Dad, he's a provider, but he wants a forever positive partner. And his dad is certainly a prickly pear. Alan sends Madison a gift with a banana on top and a note. I hope you find this appealing. He's got a good sense of humor, and Madison really wanted somebody with a good sense of humor, so this is just awesome. And of course, a Tiffany bracelet, right? Life is so serious. His humor is a wonderful icebreaker. Alan's dad is, I think, kind of annoyed that Alan is vulnerable, and he sits there so uncomfortably while his son's reading the note and getting teary-eyed, I guess. Dad thinks that's just ridiculous, it looks like. There is definitely an iciness between the two, and then you meet Mom and you see where Alan gets his sweet, loving side. She is absolutely precious and sweet and kind and all the things. Thank God he had her, you know. His mom is adorable, and Madison's dad is also really emotional. She calls him Daddy, and I'm glad to know I'm not the only one that still says Mommy and Daddy. This is going to be so much fun this season. There's a lot going on. There's some really interesting family dynamics that make these people the wonderful humans they are, but they also make them come with some baggage and some fears and some insecurities. So that's why this season is so good, and that's why all the seasons of Married at First Sight are so wonderful. All right, you guys, I hope to see you all soon. I'll be dropping the next episode really shortly, so watch for it, hit your reminder, and please subscribe. Bye, guys.